Vegas is unbelievable. It's a 45-minute flight from LA. Your kids and your family can live there. You can fly back and forth. We want you to come to the Raiders.
Dana White got into an Instagram conversation, I think Instagram Live with Tom Brady, asking TB to come to Las Vegas. Another pitch as all the teams around the United States are begging TB to come play for them. And our own fucking coach gets on the phone with TB and treats him like he's another mutant. Treats him just like he's like the punter. Treats him like he's the Matt Slater. Treats him like he's the long snapper. You're still under contract, Tom. Treats him like, no big deal. Oh, you're going to be a free agent in 10 days? We don't have to do something about this? We don't have to get you signed up? We don't have to get the greatest quarterback of all time to come back? And Robert Kraft just sitting in the background acting like it's not a big deal? Oh, no big deal. This is what you guys need to do. I'm going to tell you right now, as a business owner, I own a franchise with We Buy Ugly Houses. I own my company, Take Junk. As a business owner, I totally understand that every employee is replaceable. But in this case, when you have the greatest of all time, and he's made your team worth over $1 billion. I bet you if the Patriots sold right now, Robert Kraft, I don't even know what he bought it for. Let's say he paid like $100 million for it. It's worth over $1 billion. I don't know the exact number. Maybe it's worth $2 billion. He could sell it right now. Double his money. But his market, it's like the housing market. It's about to crash on the Patriots. They get rid of Tom Brady, his market value. So, you don't think Kraft would like to keep Tom? Maybe the on-field product isn't going to be the greatest. Maybe Bill's not going to go out and get other players. But I would just go to Tom and say, hey, I know you want 2 years, $60 million. Maybe you want a little more. I'm going to give you $100 million. You can play for 2 more years. And then the other $40 million is so that you come to 1-2 games a year, maybe a playoff game, and you just hang out and shake hands. You never leave. You stay with us the whole time. We'll retire your fucking number. We'll work with the NFL to get them to retire your number. No one will ever wear 12 again. And you get to sit, and for the rest of your life, you go to a game or 2 a year, and you high five some rich clients, some of the guys, the sponsors, and they get to hang out with Tom Brady. But no, Bill, who is the greatest coach of all time, and he's probably right to treat Tom just like anybody else. But from a business standpoint, you want to keep this guy coming back. You don't want him. Listen, Jordan, he's got nothing to do with Chicago. The greatest player they've ever had. Guy owns his own team. You want to keep him. Keep him. Now, there could be success. Joe Montana went to the Chiefs. They made it to the AFC Championship. Didn't win anything after that. Brett Favre should have been in the Super Bowl with the Vikings. And then, of course, Peyton Manning went to Denver and had some great success. So, will Tom be good somewhere else? Yeah. I think if he goes to Tennessee, I think they make it to the Super Bowl. Best running back in the league, great offensive line, great defense. I think if you went to Indy, they'd be fantastic. An awesome running game, great offensive line. Now, if he goes to the Raiders, maybe he makes them a 10-16. But like every other entertainer, they do go to Las Vegas to retire. So maybe he could work the casino circuit or something like that. Let's listen to what Tom had to say back to Dana. Let me just pop this thing up. Here we go.
It's been a lot of patience for me. And obviously being where I've been for 20 years, it's been an amazing experience. And I don't know what the future holds right now. I'm just trying to be patient through this process, my first time going through it. And in the meantime, I'm going to spend a lot of time with my family over the next 10, 12 days. And we got a little vacation plan, which I'm looking forward to.
So Tom, being Tom as usual, staying neutral, not saying exactly how he feels, but you know he's BS. He wants to be treated with respect. He wants Bill Belichick to respect him, tell him what's going on with the offense. He wants a hug. Tom wants a fucking hug. Bill, give me a hug. For 20 years, man. I'm the greatest quarterback of all time. For 20 years. That's like me talking to my dad. Hey, Dad, I dug a hole in the backyard. Don't you love me? Why don't you love me, Dad? That's Tom the Bill. Why don't you love me? Please. Well, I guess we'll have to wait, find out where TB's going. But it does not look like he's coming back to the New England Patriots.